Love and gratitude to you for being here, where we tap in and check out what messages are for us today. Whatever day that is for you is the day it is meant for you to hear. I trust it, I intend it, I believe it to be so. So we release any and all energy that is not of our highest and greatest good, because we don't want any of that stuff holding on, bogging us down, dulling our shine. So we just intend it to be gone. To be gone. Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, let's start with some messages from the Arcturians. See what they have to say to us. Another orangey one. We had an orangey one yesterday. Intention. Yes, intentions are very important. Setting them, owning them, holding them, having them. Yes, the energy of intention helps you to confirm your choices. Trust the choices you make and know that they are simply the best for you. Yeah, because you're coming into this state of being, of allowing that you can trust. You've worked hard to become one who discerns, who knows, who feels, who intends. Okay? So trust your power of intention because yes, also Wayne Dyer, The Power of Intention. If you want to know more about that, then that's what I recommend. That's what I came across when I was starting my journey. Well, it's hard to tell when your journey actually starts because I think it's like right from the beginning. But when you start paying attention to the journey, right? Yes, it was funny. I was driving home and I was thinking about like gangster signs, like with your hands and stuff like that. And then, the middle finger and then the opposite of the middle finger. And I was like, yeah, just unflip somebody the bird, right? Anyways, this was just some rando conversation with myself I was having as I was driving home. And when I stopped at my mom's house shortly after that and picked up or was flipping through her cable, I came across this guy who was standing there talking and he was doing this. And I'm like, hey, that's the sign I just made up. And so I stopped and listened to it. And it was Wayne Dyer talking about power of intention. Okay. Kind of magical stuff. Hagulas. Let's check out the Hagulase. Look at that blue lightning. It makes me think of Azula and her untapped power. Azula from Avatar The Last Airbender. If you haven't seen it, set aside some time and do it. Ooh, I'm just noticing there's this tiny spider who built a web and is in this little bundle of love. Okay, the Scorpion is not soft or gentle. She is, however, vital to the natural balance of life. Without her sharp sting to clear the weak, stagnant, and diseased, life would never be able to grow back stronger and renewed. Havilas is a freezing storm, but its hail and ice will melt, becoming water to nourish new growth. The first rune of the second et represents the beginning of a testing time. Only by weathering the storm will you develop and grow. Also called the mother rune, it can be a destructive force of nature. The storm out of your control can feel painful and unfair, but this disruption or unwelcome change will bring positive transformation and long-term gain. Disruptions, endings, and beginnings, transformation, radical change, and completion. Okay, so I'm getting more of these, setting your intention to perceive, receive all of the things, no matter how they look, as an indicator, as a harbinger, no, maybe that's not the right word, of change, right? Something that is a catalyst, something that is nudging, pushing, realigning for your greatest and highest good, okay? And if you intend it so, then it will be. Okay, and this kind of re-empowers you from someone who things are happening to for, because you're a victim and everything bad always happens, to indicators that you are being redirected, you are being realigned, you are being reconfigured for your highest and greatest good always. Yes. And it talks about a testing time, but it also talks about completion. So you could be, depending on where you are at in your journey, coming to the end of your testing time. And that is kind of how it feels to me. Because you've done the work, you've remained consistent, and you've become one who intends mindfully, intentionally. You are intentionally intending, and that is a beautiful thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's also a show of power for you to recognize how you respond to things that are out of your control, to those moments, right? I stopped at this farm today, was talking to this woman, and I noticed she had a beautiful elderberry bush outside, and she said, oh, it used to be so much nicer. And I was like, what? Because it looks pretty full, but she said there was a freak hailstorm that lasted for about 20 minutes. And her husband were outside trying to save the lettuce and everything, but the pelts from the hail was breaking skin. Like they were having marks and bleeding and I was like, oh no. And they had to readjust, what they were putting out in that summer. And anyways, she immediately turned it to, but it also allowed us a break that we never usually get. And it was a recognition of her endurance and ability to transform something out of her control, which was this hailstorm, and recognize and find the silver lining, right? Make it work for her. And it was a beautiful thing to witness. And yes, I totally was like, yay, good for you. Okay, she had a beautiful farm. And it was a Raven. I think that's the name of the farm, Raven Farm or something like that. So maybe there are messages from the Ravens for us as well. Okay. Let us see what will be for us to see. Okay. Okay, what are these two? We got the Queen of Pentacles and decisions, crossroads, choosing choice. Okay, Queen of Pentacles sitting in her beingness, in her abundance, in her harvest time. Okay, connected to the intuition and focused on her things that she wants to focus on. Okay, while everything blooms and grows around her. What are we thinking about? Okay, the justice, the scales, the getting back what you give. Okay, and so this is where this link is of this deciding factor, right? We've got the double scales here. So the choices you make, the words you speak, your actions on a regular basis steer you in either direction. And because of your most consistent trajectory, and the getting back what you give. Yes. Okay. What do we got? Look at that. These people and the hermit. Okay. And the people are moving away from the hermit. So during this period, or depending where you are at, this hermiting, this downsizing, this repositioning, reconsidering, this return to self, minus the noise of others, right? Noise, influence, opinions, expectations, all of those things that other people can project, infect, and so on. Okay. Wowza. The King and Queen of Pentacles came out again in this reading. So divine counterparts and the strength in your material, strength in your now, in your work, in your home, in your body, in all of the physicalness. Okay, Queen and King of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. We've got the holding back here and the temperance. This is the process, trusting of the process. I feel like these two cups, this tempering, the hot and cold, that's the process of turning something into something strong. Okay, and I'm getting a sense of this queen and king here, because the queen, she's embodies the domestication, the home, the tending to the garden, the kitchen, the living space, the nurturing. And the King of Pentacles is like the land and the the tangible material realm of stability and focus on those things. Okay. We got ships coming in and things happening behind the scenes. Okay, so yes, the work that you have done on your foundation, that's foundation here, and then the home, is bringing ships in. Okay, so that's good. Things happening behind the scenes, the seeds that you have sown, growing, and this strength. Okay, we've got the transformation. People drawn to transformation here and dedication. Okay, what do we got? Oh, woweza. The Star and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this transforming into one who has an open heart and cup. Okay, emotionally dependable and open. And the star is your shine power. Okay, well, that's gorgeous. So let's just tap back in. We're setting intentions. We're getting to the end of a cycle. We may be still at the tail end of our testing phase or just stepping into it, but it's a recognition that it is all for the best, all for the good of all. Okay, we've got the Ten of Cups. This is what happens when the Queen of Cups, or when one who is open and leading from the heart space, making decisions from the heart space, always choosing the heart space. This is the rewards of that. Okay, this is stability in all of the emotional realms, right? We've got faith, love, peace, joy, happiness, harmony, and prosperity. This is all of the things coming together in a gorgeous, abundant kind of way. I feel like this is your divine justice. I also feel like it's something that the king and queen, when they are balanced in the material, there is a lovely little thing that happens. That's gorgeous. Sorry, I got distracted by the mimirs. She's so cute. Okay, who else is coming out to play in this reading? Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. This is the Nine of Pentacles landing on your Page of Wands. No, you stay there. Okay. So fast-moving energy, and this is your independence. This is your period of sowing, tending, nurturing, weeding, all of the things. Okay, this is your efforts and the seeds that have been planted, growing with strength. Okay, and it may be linked. Let me figure out how this is all linked here. We do have this fast-moving energy in this department with your ships coming in and your stability with your physical realm. It's in process. It's like you can't eat the cake until it's finished baking, right? But once it is, and you've let it cool, and you've, iced it, decorated it, plated it, then it's time to eat it. And it's so delicious, you gobble it up. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, the King of Cups has arrived. So this is another counterpart that will be successful. Look at the sun power. What's this one? The Knight of Cups. Interesting. The Knight of Cups has a message that they are bringing in. Okay, and the sun power is is a success. This is life-giving. This is what is nurturing, feeding, giving life to all of the seeds that you sow. Okay, beautiful gorgeousness. Wow. We got two divine counterparts again. Seriously, okay, the last 2, 3 readings, 4 readings, 5 readings, I don't know, a lot of the readings, counterparts, divine counterparts. This is like a extreme balance state. Not extreme, but a very huge, big deal balance state of gorgeousness. Okay, that you have received through your experience and your letting go and your intention setting. Okay, this having a wish that you go after. It's transformation and release. Beautiful. Keeping. Oh my goodness. Okay, the Four of Wands. This is the joy card. This is these divine unions, partying, celebrating in love, in joy, in harmony, in balance, in peace, in prosperity, in gorgeousness. Yes. Okay, this is what's on the other side of your testing period. Okay, so wherever you're at in it, just hold on. Keep the faith, keep the love, keep the silver lining, right? Don't let the tests bring you back to before you transformed, right? You've let those things go. The testing period is the universe testing to see if you really have let those things go or not. So this is your time to prove it, to own it, to stand behind it, right? And receive the wishes, the things that you aspire to, love, and want. with all your heart. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. It's too high for me. Okay, what the heck and gorgeous. We'll take it and we'll make it ours. We've got passionate movement happening. Okay, I'm gonna go through one more time in this deck, see if there's anything else that wants to come out tonight. More transformation and reorganizing of your world. We've got the beautiful reciprocating relationships of gorgeousness and the Empress. Okay, everybody just calm down. Okay, so this is your testing phase and your reward. Your old world, your new world. Your old self, your new self. And you in the center, your higher self working with the cosmos to realign you to the new. Okay, yes. And the transformation, overcoming anything that holds you back, becoming independent, tending your garden, and trusting in the unseen. Okay, we've got the reciprocating of relationships, and I think this is the heart of your divine justice. Okay, your lifetime of people using and abusing you is over, and now it is time for gorgeous, loving, beautiful, like-minded, fun, gorgeousness kind of relationships. Okay, and the Empress is the one who holds the frequency of love. Beautiful. Ugh, I'm just really getting lost in the patterns on her dress right now. And so, yes, the focusing on the details of allowing and shining and being gorgeous, being your gorgeous, shining self. Okay, I was hypnotized. I don't know. The Empress is everywhere. We'll just put her right here because boom, gorgeous. Okay, those are all those cards giving us of the goods. Let's see. Oh, I totally got new charms today. One second. Okay, I got the new charms. So let's just take the charms because I went back to the place where I only got so many charms last time, and I am surprised that I found this many new ones. So maybe this is today's reading's charms. So let's just put them out there and see. Okay, yes, gorgeous. Look at the ones. Okay, so we got the owl moving. I'm getting like when owls travel from place to place, a migration period. So I want to say seasons or timing. I just love it. Look at them, it's so cute. Okay, so this is wisdom. This is goddess. I feel like this could be your connection to your higher self, your intuition here that the Queen of Pentacles holds. Here we've got the lightning bolt, which is what this Hagalas, right? The blue lightning here. So the testing period, the thing that snaps you awake, that slaps you across the face, that starts a fire under your butt. Okay, this could be your transformation process. Okay, we've got the yin yang, which is totally this balance between these counterparts. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Okay, we've got the snail because things move slowly, but the snail has a smile on its face. Okay, so it may be moving slowly, but it is still moving, and that's what matters, right? It's not about how fast, it's about efficiency and getting there, maintaining dedication, momentum, all of the things. Okay, and I'm also getting that what's that movie, Turbo? He's given me the Turbo snail, and Turbo gets some plasma of some kind on him, and anyways, he turns super fast. Okay, and then we've got love, and it's golden. Yes, because this is what's happening here. This beautiful love. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful love. Okay, we've got the wave, and this is giving me that go with the flow, the surrender to divine timing, to the universe and your highest and greatest timeline. And then the koala. Okay, because your intention now is for quality time, quality relationships. I'm just I came across this video and it was like sounds of animals that you didn't expect or whatever, and the koala is something like it's just like it's crazy. But they're just so cute. Okay, they're cute. Okay, I'm just gonna put this somewhere adorable. I didn't know what I couldn't say no. He was like, take me home, I love you. Okay, So there you have it. Okay. Don't make me make that noise again. Okay, I'm gonna get some telepathy oracles. I am stunned that there are two divine counterparts again on the board, and the Empress. Okay. Yesterday it was the King and Queen of Pentacles and the King and Queen of Wands. Today it's Hearts. I mean the Cups. Ooh, King and Queens of Hearts. Oh, I love it. A masculine and feminine who are both in the same place, ready to share, ready to love, ready to be cheersing and sharing their overflowing cups of gorgeous liquid sunshine. Yes, gorgeous liquid sunshine. Okay, what do we got? We've got a barrier. So this is what I'm feeling as a barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. Yeah, you got something coming up you that you don't want. Say, hey, back off, Jack. Go get yourself some cleats and jump those hurdles. Okay. Oh, we got confusion. Okay, I feel like this is also in this choosing and delay, this holdback period. So the barrier and the confusion interests me. All seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answers you need. Okay, so this is making me think of your testing period, right? You could be like, what the heck? Why am I here again? Why is this happening again? I thought I was, here. And so why is this showing up? Okay, so that is definitely the land of confusion. But this is an opportunity for you to reassure yourself. These are echoes of the old world that are working its way out, right? This is the realigning of the cosmos so that you no longer have to deal with those kinds of things, right? So trust in the things that you can't see, and that is all things working in your favor because we've got a surprise coming for you. And this is the moment that it all makes sense. The moment you're like, oh, that's why this and that and this other thing had happened and blah, 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 right? Reconciliation. Okay. Learn to reconcile with yourself. And that is a beautiful thing. Okay. We've got lots of things that we hold ourselves accountable for, which is important, right? Taking personal accountability and being responsible, owning your stuff, but also developing that relationship with you in a way that is beautiful and encouraging and supportive, right? When something triggers you into responding a certain way, and you recognizing and giving yourself the love in those moments that you may need, right? Instead of, why'd you do that again, dummy, right? Or whatever, be like, okay, it's fine. You did it. Let's move on. Let's make it better. You're okay. Dust yourself off. We got this, right? Encouraging words of wisdom. Let it be. Okay, we've got the illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking fantasy for real soul connection. Okay, so this is something that you need to discover on your own because that's going to mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But the point is to check in with yourself always and go by what feels in your heart. Go by your heart for or as a lens to see through all illusions. Yes. Trust in me in all you do. Okay, trust your intentions, trust your power to intend, and the power of the universe to conspire in your favor to realign the cosmos to your greatest and highest timeline. Like, just trust it. Trust it. What do you have to lose? You stay where you are. We're already there, right? So trust in the process. Trust your star power and rekindle. Every relationship has those magical moments that can be rekindled. Okay, so I don't know, I just went literally to the rekindling of a fire, right? You've got some coals or that white heat that's left in the fire. And if you just put the right materials on top of it, you got that fire going again. Okay, so whatever that means. But these feathers are really standing out to me today. Okay, so let's end with a mushroom card. No, I said mushroom card and then I put it down and I grabbed these ones. So let's see what. Sexual chemistry. Okay. Yes, your sexual chemistry, your red root chakra power. Okay, this is your base. This is your not Shakti. Is it Shakti? Maybe. Your Kundalini, right? We got the snake here, coiled at the base, wanting to spring into action, wanting to move through all of the chakra systems to the top, uniting them all, a rekindling of your own internal fire. Okay? Yes. Sexual energy, harness it, love it, release it in moderation, and don't be giving it away like a blue light special at Kmart. Do they even have those anymore? I worked at Kmart probably 25 years ago, give or take. Okay. So I feel like there's sexual chemistry going on here. So some of your beautiful, loving, reciprocating relationships here are going to have some sexual chemistry involved. And that's okay. That's okay. Okay, we'll just get a couple of these little mini deed deck cards. See what kind of confirmations or anything else that come up that wants to add to this reading today. Plethora of things for you. That's your abundance. Your abundance. Right? The tree has reached its fruiting stage and now is giving it up, giving up the goods. We've got temperance, confirmation, process, allowing the things to take the time that they need to get to the strongest that they can be. Okay, we've got the chariot, confirmation. This is that movement, that fast moving energy. Okay, that may have started out slow, but it has been steady. We've got radiate, your sun, glorious love, power. Okay, beautiful. We've got patience, trust in it all. We've got to burn away the things that no longer serve. Okay. Oh, we've got a hermit, confirmation. Yes. We've got a hierophant. Okay, so this could lead to a unbreakable bond of glorious gorgeousness. Yes. We've got the chrysalis and growth. Okay, so trust the process, right? The caterpillar isn't in there going, am I done yet? Is it time yet? When am I gonna get to come out? I've been in here forever, right? It's just allowing the growth, allowing the process. Things are growing beneath the surface. Trust it. Yes. And same, like we're not cutting open cocoons to see if caterpillars are turning into butterflies, right? We're trusting the process. We got your third eye. Yes. Okay. And this is part of your Hierophante power. You are a master. Trust your power. Trust what you see in your third eye. And all will be revealed. And there's an Empress confirmation. This is maintaining your frequency of love despite what things look like in your physical realm. Oh, we got one more. The Magician. Okay, this is your ability to turn lemons into lemonade, right? To turn cherries into cherry pie, to turn crocodiles into ballet dancers. I don't know. I don't know what you do with crocodiles, but you have the power to do whatever you want with them because you're a freaking magician. Okay, trust it. This is what you've changed into. This is what people are drawn to. How'd you do that? Patience, right? And this surprise here, that's this little Knight of Cups, the Cup of Love. This is some information. This could be somebody on their way to you to be like, drink from my gorgeous elixir of love. And then you're like, dang, I want to drink that every day. They're like, okay. And then boom, bada bing. Okay, there you go. That's the story. We're sticking to it. Thank you all for your time. And I hope there's some good stuff in here for you that you can take with you and intend the kind of life that you want to live. One of balance, one of reciprocity, one of gorgeous abundance and wish fulfillment. Okay? Yes, yes, and yes. Trust it, and it will be. Okay? Love you, appreciate you, and hope to see you next time. Bye for now.